Hi, I'm Peter Birch, and today we're heading into the jungle. That's right, into the dense jungle that inhabits my backyard. We're going to see some pretty cool stuff. We're going to go down here and do a bit of exploring. So let's go and check it out. And in particular, we're using my new rig. That's right, the new rig. So hopefully this runs nice and smoothly, guys. I mean, it's great to have this little ravine area, and it is pretty steep in here. It is pretty steep. Now this particular habitat, I mean, we're very lucky. We've got all these cool vines and palms. They're in my backyard here. I mean, there's the early start of a cabbage palm starting to kick off there, and right beside it is another cool palm. It's one of my other favorites here. It's one of two native palms we have in this area. That is the bungalow palm right there. Very different. As you can see, nice smooth trunk. Goes up, nice big open fronds. Next to it is the cabbage palm. Lots of savage little spines all over the branches. Very different sort of look to them. And plenty of these old school, old time vines cranking up around here. Look at this, it's nice and steep. I really love this little spot, and it's not unusual to find things like pink tongues, rainforest dragons, or a few scaly little friends that we will find down here. We can find diamond pythons, and unfortunately we will also find funnel web spiders down amongst these rocks and all those sorts of cool things. Now, fortunately, it's a pretty spectacular area. I must admit, you know, like I really love. There are some native crayfish that inhabit this area too, which is pretty damn cool. Now, what I did find earlier, believe it or not, I found a green tree snake. That's right, a green tree snake, not a green tree python. Now, green tree snakes are very different, obviously, in many different ways to green tree pythons. The fact that we're a few thousand kilometers away from the home range of green tree pythons, but the green tree snakes inhabit quite a large area of Australia, the east coast. They have quite a few subspecies of these guys and inhabit different areas such as the Northern Territory. They're a colubrid, so they're a little bit different to our pythons that we typically see here. As you can see, a very big round eye, which means it's very alert, long, thin, slender, a little bit jumpy. So they're a very alert species. One of the members of the very few colubrids we have, like I was saying earlier. But one of the fascinating things is, and we're going to see this happen, is these guys are like lightning. So I'm going to let him go up this vine. We'll see what he does. So some other cool stuff about this particular snake is that they don't have any venom, toxins. They don't kill by constriction. Rather, what they do is they grab their prey and they swallow them whole. Basically, they'll swallow them while they're alive, which is a frightening thing to think about. So this guy's making his way up that vine now, and you can see how these guys are nice, long, slender animals. It enables them to be able to climb very quickly, and then if he wanted to, he'd be off like lightning. Absolutely gorgeous animals. So I'm going to zip around here while I can before he takes off too much. But as you can see, here he is moving up the tree there. I should say up the vine, and making his way off, slinking all the way there. back into the forest. And soon we'll never even know he was there. He'll just basically disappear, out of sight, out of mind. So that's pretty cool. That's one of the cool things about coming down to this little ravine. I like to just get away occasionally, come down here, watch, look. Sometimes you'll see some cool stuff, sometimes you won't. But there he is there, look, he's making his way right up there now. See him? Definitely heading up. It's pretty cool. Like I said, he's no threat to birds or mammals. He does particularly like eating amphibians and reptiles. And it's probably not a cool thing when you're a reptile person. Keep reptiles that eat reptiles or that sort of thing. But then again, that's just me, right? It's just me. But check this out. We're going to head a little bit further down. Look at these little ferns. Nice and close to the ground here. Lots of little hidey holes. Another juvenile bangalow. Look at the size and the thickness of this vine. Now that's the vine, guys. It's not a tree. It's a vine. It goes up, connects to the trees. Now, one of the most horrible parts about coming down here, unfortunately, is the mosquitoes. They are relentless, and I must have one of those particular delicious blood types they absolutely enjoy. I mean, how could you not love coming down here and chilling out amongst this? Just becoming a little bit closer to nature. Very humbling and very peaceful. I hope you guys can find a place where you can just get away, enjoy nature, get back, enjoy the things you really love, and obviously unwind and appreciate the things that you have a lot more often. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Something completely different. And it was just getting out, having a walk around basically. Nothing more than that. And letting go of that green tree snake was an absolute bonus on top. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Make sure you hit me up on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching CrittaCam.